Hey, how you doing? I'm Josh with Humanity. Do you watch many videos like this? I know I don't. Something is up with this color. Hold on one second. That no. Hmm. Definitely not. One more try. Better. All right, now we're talking. So, the first thing that you notice when a video comes up, especially if I point it out, is how weird color looks on a video. Maybe it's not the color of the surroundings or the filter, but it's what we're wearing. Wow, that jacket, that color on them really washes them out. We make snap judgments on people from the moment that we see them. Not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but we all know that that happens. What happens when you walk into a room? How do you want people to judge you based on how you look? You don't always have the option to switch the filter or change how people view you, so it's important that you show up as your true self the best you can. And why not start by the moment you walk into the room without even saying a word? This is humanity.
I'm Alex Sheehan, and as you saw, this was a sample marketing video for our B2C model, but today's presentation will focus strictly on our B2B model. We're looking for global retailers like Nike, asking for a partnership for a proof of concept for 6 months. There's a profound and enduring beauty in the world of color because it's the result of passion, imagination, and creativity. And humanity combines this with science and technology to create something new and wonderful. The world's first color analysis system connecting retailers and suppliers with consumers. Now meeting the team, our CEO, Heidi Liebe, comes to Humanity with over a decade of experience in highly technical roles and will oversee our strategic vision, board of directors, and craft and implement our Gen Z advisory board. As Humanity's first COO, with over a decade of experience in multi-sectoral approaches, I'll be responsible for our company's daily ops and customer support streams. Our CFO, Courtney Cooper, comes to us with over a decade of contract management, record keeping, and strategic financial focus on growth. Radhika, our Chief Tech Officer, comes to Humanity with over 10 years of senior level leadership, focusing on growth, tech partnerships, AI, and data analytics. Jackie C., our Chief Compliance and Security Officer, is a seasoned executive with over 17 years of public sector and federal law enforcement experience. And lastly, Joshua McLinsey, Chief Marketing Experience Officer, comes to us with over 30 years of experience in retail, mostly in the corporate realm. Color is precious and it opens up the mind, and that's why our team is on a mission to transform the world through color by awakening global consumers to their natural palettes and making that information easily accessible and readily available to consumers and retailers alike through technology. Over to you, Jackie.
Thank you, Alex. My name is Jackie C. And as a consumer, I love online shopping, especially at companies where I can return my purchases simply because I don't like the way it looks on me. Once upon a time, as a global retailer, we understand dealing with returns is a growing pain, an agony that companies who scale up endures it as a cost of doing business. We understand reputable companies like you want to maximize sales, build your brand, and be the number one in all segments, even as a company with the best return policies. But honestly, I'm going to point out the elephant in the room here. There is real damage being done that is bleeding your company dry by 1,000 cuts through the losses from returns and mismanagement of inventory control. Everyday return goods are resold to discounters to minimize loss. This hurts the brand prestige. Let's face it, it's actually cheaper to cut your losses early and to bury these returns in a landfill. But not only does this hurt your revenue, the environment, and more detrimentally, it becomes an antithesis to your company's sustainability branding. One day we found the solution, humanity. Humanity is here to fix the trillion-dollar problem for retail by providing accurate data so goods are accurately consumed, marketed, produced, and distributed. Because of that, humanity helps global retailers maximize revenue and elevate social value. We are here to help retailers accurately predict your particular customer segment, geographical sectors, and demographics color preference. But there's more. It's not just a consumer preference. It's the specific color sets that we at Humanity have scientifically proven through technology that will make users look their best. Who doesn't want to look their best? Not only Humanity users are unlikely to return their purchases, they'll likely be coming back for more. Until finally, this unique advantage is what distinguishes us from others who perform color analysis. We provide direct insights to retailers from consumer color profiles. With the reduction in returns and elimination of waste, this is the true sustainable innovation, making real environmental differences by 2050. Let me turn this over to Alex to tell you our competitive advantage over others.
Thanks, Jackie. Color analysis isn't a new concept. In fact, it's something that was first popularized in the 70s. What differentiates humanity from everyone else, though, is our technology, which not only reduces the cost and speed of obtaining personal color analysis, but also allows us to store, maintain, and leverage that data. We're the first company that empowers both customers and retailers to act on personalized color data. Now over to Josh.
I'm Joshua McClincy, the Chief Marketing and Experience Officer. Humanity is a high-tech, user-friendly app and database that identifies and stores individual color palettes and hues of consumers to be the unique, industry-leading two-sided marketplace. We can help you acquire new consumers, predict demand, retain margin, and increase your sustainability efforts. Leverage our API services for access to color data for individuals as well as geographically connected consumers, which has never been accessible on such a large scale. While the Humanity app unlocks and maximizes marketability potential for any business looking to improve brand awareness and loyalty, from both the individual and global perspective using our secure data portal. Saving the best for last, it's all about you. It's all about me. It's all about us, as we are all the consumer. In our B2C side of the house, it's important that we communicate and educate the benefits of color. It's not just marketing an idea. It's serving up your personal color transformation experience through science. Leverage our brand partnerships to view an assortment of products curated just for you. Our color community allows you the ability to link profile info with friends and family, professional stylist advice, as well as exclusive subscriber events. Participate in our worldwide retail revolution to reduce material waste and product returns. Join us in taking simple steps to paint a better world. And to show you just how value our business can bring, we have our very own Heidi, Humanity CEO, to walk you through the industry market overview.
Thanks, Josh. Humanity's total addressable market is a sweet spot. Last year, global consumer returns reached $761 billion, and the average return rate spiked to over 15%. At your company's competitive return rate, we estimate the obtainable market Humanity can influence in Nike's favor to be in the region of $8 billion. Having a major global retailer selling products that are guaranteed to make us look individually more attractive, healthy, and youthful fulfills a market gap that improves lives and will increase the bottom of your business line in big ways. Your bottom line is the top priority for us. Our marketing team has identified key areas in the purchase funnel to ensure and measure success. Pre-season opportunities to personalize the experience and market more effectively across diverse geography and demographics. Return close, markdowns, unsold inventory. Reverse logistics is a billion-dollar black hole, and we believe the best return is the one that never happens. Humanity also gives you the advantage of having an off-ramp from having to rely on third-party resellers for post-season liquidation. We want to preserve your brand prestige. Color analysis isn't new. It took the America by storm in the 80s. Go ask your aunts and your moms if they still have their color swatches. Today, the experience is difficult, expensive, slow, and frustrating. Our groundbreaking technology is taking an abacus and transforming it into a human color calculator that is a bridge to retailers to be able to profit from the data and bring value to their customers. As the industry shifts into the hands of Gen Z, we're working with them to build Humanity. We're bringing to market a next-generation platform that can connect your brand to the third of the global population that's the most digitally connected, diverse, and socially conscious consumer base the world has ever seen. Humanity's innovative CTO, Radhika Radhavan, is here to introduce you to the pricing and the platform.
Thank you, Heidi. Now let's touch upon Humanity's solution offerings. We are a B2B and a B2C business. Our two key differentiators are our deep personalized data service and our patented color analysis technology. These services are based on retail industry standards, and we both have services on-prem and in the cloud. These services seamlessly integrate with retailer-centric brand experiences across channels from mobile apps, websites, on-prem retail applications, retail marketplaces, and end-to-end value chain using our software as a service integration platform. We know how important sustainability is to customers. Our artificial intelligence-centric dashboard helps companies achieve their corporate social responsibility goals through optimal inventory management of its global footprint, reducing energy, water wastage, as well as greenhouse emissions. Now, let's get into our pricing strategy. Humanity is based on a blue ocean business model strategy, servicing B2B and B2C customers. And being a first mover, we have significant competitive advantage. You already know how personalization has a significant impact on customer experience, loyalty, and revenue. It's a win-win proposition as we recommend a value share model where we take 5% of revenue for orders whose purchases are enriched through the Humanity Data Service. Recommend conducting a quick proof of concept and measuring revenue increase and optimal inventory by store and by location. We believe that the service will pay for itself. Now, handing it over to Courtney, who will be getting into the specifics from a return of investment perspective.
Thanks, Radhika. So as she mentioned, customer purchases and overall satisfaction are positively affected by personalized shopping experiences. And for the first time, Humanity will make it possible for a global retailer to offer every customer an extremely personalized and almost celebrity-like experience. Radhika also mentioned that, quote, the service will pay for itself. So let's look at some numbers to validate that statement. Nike's return volume impact is close to $8 billion per year. If we estimate that 10% of returns are due to color-related reasoning, which is consistent with the industry average, that's an $800 million problem that Humanity can instantly address. If we make a very modest assumption of 1% improvement on that return volume number in the first year, that's an increase of $8 million to your bottom line. And that's only considering the effect Humanity will have on your in-season returns. What about the effect it will have on all the other seasons of production that Heidi discussed, or the entirety of your closed loop ecosystem? If one small piece of this ecosystem has a potential impact of $8 million, the impact of Humanity on your total business is almost limitless. With a customer experience like that and nearly limitless potential increase on revenue, how could you not just do it? Thanks for your time and consideration.